These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Wolverine, just letting you all know that I have received incredible news that the RV is definitely going to be released and notifications will be coming out any day now. The meeting with HSBC went fantastic. We're definitely having an early Christmas this month. Mark Z via PDK, the question, can the RV happen on a Friday or the weekend? Mark Z says absolutely anytime it could happen, 2 a.m. on a Tuesday or 1 p.m. on a Saturday. No time is sacred. As I understand it, they have already done 2 different educational videos they shared with the Iraqi people and have a third one they want to get out. And as soon as they do that, they're ready to release it. That's what I was told. Frank 26, Firefly boots on the ground Iraqi TV update. Oh, we now see the special commercial. It's on TV. We are watching it right now. They're saying that the currency of Iraq is tomorrow's future. They say the special will run through the weekend. It's 9 p.m. Iraqi time. It's an hour show. Frank says, in my opinion, that means you are just a matter of moments away before they show you what they are talking about. Firefly, this morning they said all was complete and expected Iraq to be fully compliant sometime in the early 2022. And he said the time is now until we guide Iraq to the stage of the international acceptance of our country's currency. Frank said, in my opinion, they have to show you what they're going to give you in first and give you the exchange rate either simultaneously or just shortly after they show you. They can't just give these new currency notes in your hands because you guys will not fully understand. It must not fail with you. Once the step has been accomplished, they'll show you a new exchange rate. In my opinion, the new exchange rate will be more towards the end of the year, closer to the beginning of next year, will be given to you on the 1st. Pimpy says there's one heck of a report that came out on behalf of Iraq, a really positive step. In the report, quote, IMF staff concludes a virtual visit to Iraq, unquote. The write-up is really good. To start off, you can see that Iraq is definitely on track. They're expecting a 12% growth in GDP. That is good. It's a nice little write-up from the IMF staff. Of course, it just indicates Iraq is definitely heading in the right direction. Their economy is strengthening. It's looking good, but we still need Iraq to get yanked off that so-called blacklist over there in the UK. We need this election to be finalized, and we need peace and stability to remain. We need the troops to get out of there. All these things seem to be happening. Caparoni says a, quote, program rate for the Iraqi dinar. The exchange rate of dinar is an exchange rate. The term program rate is a term that was taken from the IMF in a standby agreement and twisted to imply the exchange rate is fake. All BS. There is no lottery ticket magical RV. All right, Mark Zevia, PDK, I'm still hearing they're pressing to move forward, maybe on the weekend. Redemption Center people were on call, but they did not get called into work today. My contacts were told they needed to be on call tomorrow. They said they did not. They did some work last week, learning some new protocols and new ways to handle a few things. They also did some dry runs for exchanges, counting some currency, etc., and making sure everyone was up to speed, and this is very positive news. All right, walking stick via Guru Frank 26, a dinar in-country. Iraqi citizens are not cashing in any of their 3-0 notes, not like you are. They're simply exchanging their 3 zeros for the lower denominations for more purchasing power. Mark Z via PDK, question, if Iraq paid the Kuwaiti war reparations of $1.47 billion with 400K IQD, that means by math that the IQD value is $3.67 to 1 USD. How is that not showing up on the Forex? Mark Z thinks because it has not gone fully international yet. When it does, I believe the rates will be even higher than that. Mount Goat says, do not give up on this. It is coming. As my CBI contact says, they are preparing the final stages of the executing the project to delete the zeros. Then they plan to then monitor for inflation. And if this is part of the revaluation is successful, they'll move back to the Forex, reinstate, and then we go to the bank. Everything is being lined up for either very late December or early January. I am very excited. Lastly, we've got militiamen saying if they are openly telling the citizens, and from what we hear in Iraq, that they are going back to the glory days, that would require Article 8 compliance. A rate of 1460 is not Article 8 nor is 1190 or even 1166. They'll need similar notes as they had back in the glory days. Thus, they are said to be showing them the old notes in videos lately and still ongoing. The new digital system will require them to have new currency, and one day they can monitor efficiently and transparently. They have not destroyed the 000 notes and reduced the supply of them as well, and printed new notes to not change the exchange rate to get them back on a level playing field like back in the glory days. Iraq has way too much value for them to not raise the value of the dinar. Things are looking very good, in my opinion.